for Papua New Guinea. Please stand. Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh. It is a very great pleasure to be able to join you here on your 50th anniversary of your independence and nationhood. And can I just say thank you for the wonderful welcome that I've received over the last few days. It has been very, very special. Thank you. And now I know why it is that it has taken me so long to get here, and why all the rest of my family have wanted to come here first. Because you've always shown them a fabulous country to be. And as His Majesty says, I am me lick Barata belong Mr. Quinn. What has struck me over the last few days is the enthusiasm you have for the monarchy and your loyalty to King Charles. And I know that you will enjoy the message that he gave to you this evening, a very personal message. And I want to assure you that in spite of the distance that we may be from you and the only occasional visits, both His Majesty and all my family take a very great interest in the fortunes of this country. And we are very proud of what you have done in this country. And well done. And I'm delighted that so many other realms and members of the Commonwealth of the Pacific have joined you here in these celebrations. It means a great deal to all of us that you are here as a family. And can I also just say thank you. Thank you to all the performers and all the work that's gone in this evening. It is spectacular and it is a real show of what a fantastically diverse country this is. So thank you everybody, and I look forward to being able to come back again. Alright, Mama, good night, look after your loved ones. Happy 50th anniversary to my country, I love you all.
Tonight we gather to honour and acknowledge those who laid the foundation stones of our nation. It began more than a decade before independence.
Looking back, in '61, when I first enlisted in Independent State of Papua New Guinea and was dragged and led the anthem of the Constitution, I did not dream that I would be able to live through those turmoil days to witnesses.
We acknowledge the members of our first House of Assembly, the 44 who were chosen by the people in the first democratic elections in this land in 1964. Represented tonight by the descendants of Sir John Guy's, Guinea, later Papua New Guinea's first Governor-General, Sir Barry Hallway, Eastern Highlands, later Papua New Guinea's first Speaker of Parliament, Sir Makiri Zurenwo, Pinchapen Moresbey, Matthias Solomon, Rabaul, East New Britain, Sir Peter Luce, East City, Sir Tay Abba, first member for Wabe. We acknowledge the architects of our nation's extraordinary constitution, securing sovereignty of the people by the people. Represented tonight by the descendants of lawyer and philosopher Bernard Narakobi, and the willing interpreters on the committee who bridged the language gap as our nation's constitution was spoken to life, then written into form. Represented by the descendants of Pulan Kora Sipot. We acknowledge the other trailblazing Papua New Guinea women who cleared a path for a road that is still being made.
For a long time, we heard of the
Dame Josephine Abijah, Central, the first Papua New Guinea woman ever elected to Parliament. Represented by two daughters of this land, continuing to forge a place for women's voices in nation building. We acknowledge the creators of our national symbols, the Papua New Guinea emblem, the kundu, spear, and the kubu, conceptualized in Uraraka village Sialin, Moresbey, and submitted by Chief Piaro Bondio, who presented it to Michael Samara in 1971. Chief Bondio is represented by his daughter, Sarah Malbian. And the Papua New Guinea flag, designed by 15-year-old Susan Oracle of both others. And it carries form from her skill exercise work. Tonight represented by her granddaughter, Susan Kuhume.
What does the word influence mean?
It means freedom. It means not to depend on someone.
Influence means looking after ourselves.
We acknowledge the members of our last House of Assembly from 1972, 101 of our history's finest, who led us into nationhood on the 16th of September 1975, becoming our first national parliament. Represented by the descendants of Sir Ruben Tareka Rigo Abal, Sir Evia Olewale, South Clyde, Sir Yambake Oku, Jimbu, Sir Julius Stan, Namakanai, Grand Chief Sir Michael Samara, East Pacific, the first Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea.
A lot of people in this country thought we wouldn't be able to do it. They were talking in terms of 2 or 3 decades, while I was talking in terms of few years.
And with us tonight, two of our national living treasures, John Momus Bougainville, Chief Architect of the Constitution, as Chair of the Constitutional Planning Committee, and Sir John Cuppleton, Raval East New Britain, leader of the Batangan Association, member of the first House of Assembly and the first National Parliament.
This is our country, we will live here, we will die here. So the government must see out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our founders.
All things begin with stars. The stories and the songs of the Kumu and the Garam. The very idea of paradise began in the sky before it became the dreams of children. The stars are the bright tattoos on the skin of Mars. lead the Marikana on the voyage across the sea. Kisubata, the star of love and peace, rises to break the darkness and bring the dawn of a new day. It's the one who guided the Wanakam from the waters of gold. The Kumu seas have gone to the water of Wanakam, the same star that guided the Red Sea of gold. The spirit of the sea took the shape of an